Hey everyone, welcome to Iron Yoga today. I am so excited to have you here. My name is Danielle, and Iron Yoga is a great way to gain some of the mindfulness, the focus on the breath, and some of the stretches of yoga, and combine that with a little bit of strength training. A lot of times we focus on different aspects of the body, different elements of strength, so you get a little bit of both. The best of both worlds. So today for our practice, all you're going to need is a yoga mat and 2 light to medium dumbbells. So light to medium is probably anywhere between the 3 to 8 pound range, depending on your level of fitness and your physique. So go ahead and roll out your mats and place your mats maybe at the top, or I'm sorry, your weights at the top of the mat, somewhere where they are handy. And we'll go ahead and get started. So as you start to make your way to your mat, as I mentioned, you have your weights there. I'm working with a couple different weights, just depending on what works best for me today. So I have 3 pound weights and also 5 pound. So depending on the exercise that we do, you can choose whether you'd like to use your weight or not, or which level of resistance is right for you. So let's go ahead. Today we'll be focusing a lot on working our core, getting a little bit of strength in the abdominal region, just really kind of working on this whole area of the shoulders, the abdomen, and the hips, our pillar. So you can go ahead and take a comfortable seat. And before we get into all of that, I'd like to take a moment to check in. So if it feels right for you, you may gently close your eyes. And we'll go ahead and take a few moments to focus on our breathing. So when you're ready, you can begin. Breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale through the nose or mouth. Again, breathing in, taking in fresh oxygen, breathing out. Let go of any worry, stress, or tension. We'll do this a couple more times in your own pace. Breathing in and out. One more time, big slow inhale. Long exhalation. Good. And when you're ready, you can gently open those eyes. So I invite you to put away any distractions. So perhaps set your phone away or off to the side. Set this time aside for you, making sure that you're comfortable and you can enjoy your time on the yoga mat. When you're ready, let's begin to unwind the upper body. So we'll start with just some nice shoulder rolls up and back. So take those shoulders up towards the ears, gently roll it back. Just letting go of any tension that maybe you've accumulated in your day so far. Great. Go ahead and drop those shoulders down. And I invite you to reach one arm up and over. Getting a lovely side body stretch here. Reach. Take this opportunity. Anything that feels good as far as stretches you can do. Sometimes I like to circle the wrist, wiggle the fingers. Let's take a big inhale, come up and switch. Other side, reaching up and over. Start to tune in to how your body is doing today. Notice where are places that your body is tight, depending on your activity level or any previous workouts maybe you've done. You may find one side is tighter than the other. That's completely normal. Let's go ahead and sit upright, and we're going to do spinal twists to each way. So big inhale, exhale, twist. Pull in those abs. Big inhale, exhale, center, and switch when you are ready. Good. back to center. And now let's arch the spine. So we're going to take a big inhale, gently press the chest forward. If you'd like, you can look up towards the ceiling, really feeling this opening in the chest area. Take a big inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to reverse this, coming into our seated cat. So you're going to tuck the chin towards the chest, pull in and hollow out that belly as you open the backs of the shoulder blades. Good, let's try this one more time each way. Big inhale, arch. And exhale, lower. Great. Nice, good. And then let's just take a moment to shake our hands. We're going to work our hands and wrists. We will be spending a little bit of time today in our practice on hands and knees. If you have any tension in the wrists or the fingers, feel free at any time to take the pressure off the wrist by relaxing in child's pose or moving through the digits like we're doing right now. You can also come down to the forearms, and I'll show you as well. We always want to be comfortable in yoga, so you can always have a folded towel or blanket under the knees if you have bony knees or there's any discomfort there. Okay, let's go ahead, everyone, and start to warm it up more, coming to our hands and knees. Good, so have your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips. And let's go ahead and start to warm up our spine a bit by drawing circles with our torso today. So what I want you to think about is shifting the hips back towards your heels, over to the right, shifting forward to your comfort level, and then over to the left. So we're drawing a circle with our torso, and you can do this at any speed that you like. I'll show you from the front. And we're getting into leaning to one side, as you can see here, to the other side, and then forward. So go ahead and find this movement for yourself, moving through the space. And you may notice as you shift the hips out, you might get a stretch there. You can kind of involve the shoulders more if you'd like, stretching through the side body. And then once you get the hang of it, I invite you to switch your direction. Good, so just switching through, starting to warm things up a little bit, taking stock of how you're doing physically today. Each day is different as far as energy level. So just listen to what your body is telling you as far as where you're at today with your workout and your fitness. All right, go ahead and complete maybe one more circle. And then when you're ready, you're going to shift the hands forward, hips back, and make your way into child's pose. You can rest your forehead down on the mat if that is comfortable. Good. All right, we're going to take a little mini vinyasa here, starting to warm things up before we grab our weights. So from our child's pose here, let's go ahead right into downward facing dog pose, one of our favorites. So you're going to tuck your toes, lift your hips, and come on up into that downward dog. Good, and just pedal out those feet. So this is an example of a place where if you have tight wrists, you can come down to the forearms. So you'd be coming down lower. So this is totally acceptable if this is okay for you. You can always modify as well by at any point coming down to the knees. That is fine. So from here, we're going to shift down into a plank pose. Again, taking those modifications I just mentioned, if that's right for you. Then we're going to lower down slowly. Take a big inhale and do a gentle back bend here. This is our cobra pose or upward facing dog. Again, just go as far as you're comfortable. You can always be down lower with the elbows bent. All right, and then let's come into child's pose. Reach those fingertips forward. We're going to do this mini sequence one more time. So let's go ahead, find your tabletop position, tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your downward dog. And once more, if you'd like, you can pedal out the feet here. Pull those abs in. Try to look towards your belly button. And then slowly make your way to your plank. Drop those hips down in alignment with the top of the head. Lower down slowly. And big inhale, arch. Good. Stretching out those abs. And lower back into our child's pose. Good. All right, so take your time to make your way to hands and knees again. So we're going to continue to start incorporating a bit more movement here. So I want you to make sure you have your weights handy. So what I like to do here is have them on either side of the front of the mat, like I'm demonstrating here. So just make sure they're within your reach. We'll be using them in a minute. First thing we're going to do is we're going to work a little bit with a bear crawl kind of movement. So what I want you to do is lift the knees off of the mat like I'm doing here, but keep them low. So this is to help engage our core. From here, we're going to walk one hand forward, one foot forward, one hand, one foot. And then we're going to walk back and back. So what I want you to think about is if you step forward with your left foot, use your right hand. So we have alternate hand and foot. So let's try this a few times. You're going to walk and walk, walk, walk. A couple more times. Walk, 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 walk. Good. Walk, 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 walk. One more time, walking front and back. Walk, 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 walk. Good. All right, lift your hips high. Now from here, we're going to try a really wonderful warm-up exercise called Inchworm. So we're going to be coming from a tall standing position. So you can join me here. We're going to fold the body forward. Use your hands to walk yourself out. First to a downward facing dog pose. And then a plank pose. Good. Make sure you're breathing. And then we're just going to reverse all of that. Back up to downward dog. Walk the hands back. And with swan dive arms, come all the way back up. Let's repeat this 3 more times. Here we go. Fold. Walk it out. Hips high for down dog. And now lower down plank. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale up to downward dog. And walk your hands towards the feet. Big inhale brings you up. Great. One last time. Fold the body forward. Walk it out. Downward dog. Lift those hips high. Exhale, lower down to plank. Good. And let's go ahead all the way up. Back up. Big inhale. Really nice. Okay, everyone, follow along with me. We're going to fold the body forward. We're going to come down to plank. Just again for a moment. Drop those hips down. From here, we're going to do 15 shoulder taps. So modifications, again, you can come down to the knees for this as you tap, right? Or you can just hold a plank. That is fine. You can hold a forearm plank. All right, I'm going to face you. Let's go ahead and find our 15 taps. When you're ready, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Let's take a little vinyasa here. Lower down. Big inhale lifts the chest. Good. Exhale. Let's find our child's pose. Stretch it back. From here, let's do downward facing dog pose, and we're going to repeat this one more time. Pedal out those feet, lift those hips high. Good. Walk the hands to the feet. Let's come on up, and we'll just repeat these shoulder taps in plank one more time. Relax that upper body. Here we go. Fold the body forward. Walk it out. Downward dog, lift those hips, press the heels towards the earth. And now go ahead and slowly find your plank. And let's do those 15 shoulder taps. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down onto the belly. Now this time, if you'd like to try locust pose with me, bring your hands by your sides. Big inhale, lifts your hands, your feet, and your head up. Breathe. And lower down. Good. Stretch it back. Child's pose. Good job. All right. We are ready to do a little bit of weights. Good. So if you'd like, go ahead and come to your hands and knees. Go ahead and pick up your lighter weight if you have it. Again, you can use whatever you do have. From here, you're holding your weight in your left hand, just one weight right now. We're going to kick our right leg back. Good. And then take that left hand, so arm and leg in opposition. Good. And then from here, we're going to draw little circles. So I really want you to stabilize your abs. So really think about the torso not moving at all. Just the arm and leg are moving in a little circle here. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, we're going to bring elbow and knee together, elbow and knee apart. And we're going to do this for 10, and then we'll just switch sides. Ready? Here we go. 10. Make sure you're breathing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, set your weight down. Go ahead and take a quick calf stretch here. Tuck your toes, straighten your leg. So you feel that lovely calf and hamstring stretch. Take a nice big inhale and exhale, being mindful of the breath. And then let's go ahead and switch. So come back to your tabletop. This time I'll show from the front. So we're going to be kicking our left leg back, and then our right hand is reaching forward now. So just like before, we're going to draw circles. You can choose which direction you'd like to go. I typically find it easier to go the same direction, but you do not have to with arm and leg. All right, here we go. Count down for 10, 9, keep your abs stabilized here, 8, 7, so don't let the back sway, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here, elbow and knee come together, and you reach out. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, nicely done. All right, go ahead and drop the weight down, gently keep it handy, and then just take that calf stretch on the other side. Good. All right. So let's take just a minute to stretch our hips, and then we'll do some more with the weights. So going to that tabletop again, take your right knee out to the side, and I want you to think of a dog at the fire hydrant kind of idea. So the knee is up, and we're just going to draw circles. Getting into that hip a little bit. There you go. Drawing circles with that knee. Try to again keep the core engaged. Yeah, keep going. Drawing those circles, core is engaged, back stays relatively stable. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try that on the other leg. So left leg out to the side. Draw your circles, whichever direction you like. Good. Breathe. Circle. Try to keep that back stable. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's go ahead. Keep your weights handy here. We're going to go ahead now and step our right leg forward. Good. So we're in a low lunge. You can put a little cushion under your knee if you need. From here, pick up your 2 weights, 1 in each hand, and we're going to stay forward, but we're going to row. towards our chest. Yeah, so we want to keep our elbows in. Good, think about squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. Good, straight up towards our chest. All right, let's go for 15 repetitions on this side. Here we go, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to do the other side in a moment, but we're going to stick with this right foot forward for the time being. I want to do 2 other exercises with you. The next one is an overhead press. So we've got our arms right at the goalpost position. We're still in that lunge. We're going to press up and press it back down for 15. Ready? All right, let's do it. Find your lunge. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, good job. All right, from here, let's do one other exercise and then we're going to take a quick stretch and switch sides. From here, finding your lunge, you're still in the same position. Now, if you're not down as far as I am, this is okay. You can be right up here. This is fine. All right, we're going to put our weights together. Still with that right foot forward. From here, we're going to twist to each side, open and close. Abs are in. Twist to the other side, open and close. 15 total. So you really want to keep your elbows out, open and close. Really pressing that chest, keeping energy in the arms. Don't let the elbows get saggy. Ready? Abs and core are tight. Let's twist, twist, open and close. 1, twist, open and close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ooh, this one's hard, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, that one was tough. All right, from this lunge position, set your weights down just for a minute. And now from here, we still have that right foot forward. We're going to go into a pigeon or hurdler's stretch. So you're going to take that right foot that is forward. You're going to inch it towards the left. Sit it down, 90-degree angle, and then bend the knee behind you. All right, so you can take a minute to find your hurdler stretch. So you've got that front leg at a 90-degree angle. So you're here with that back knee bent, or if you have the hip flexibility for pigeon, you're going to start to straighten that back leg and gently come forward if that is accessible for you. Take a moment to breathe. Let your hips relax. Good. Really nice. So we're going to do those same arm exercises. So our row, our overhead press, and our twist with our chest press to the other side with left foot forward, and then we'll do this pigeon hurdler stretch. Great. All right. Let's go ahead and take a big inhale. Slowly start to come up. Come back to making your way to hands and knees. Good. Straighten everything out. Maybe take a moment for a little cat and cow stretch here. Stretch that back, stretch that spine. Good. You are doing great. Let's go ahead and step our left foot forward, and we're going to repeat those exercises to the other side. So pick up your weights. You can choose to go a little lighter, a little heavier as per your preference. From here, finding your lunge, we're going to row up to the chest for 15. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's go right into that overhead press. So arms as a goalpost and press it up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then let's go ahead into those final twists with the chest press. So you can come a little more upright if that is right for you. Elbows out. Let's do 15 twists. Good. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. So notice my arms are not going way back, right? All right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, set your weights down. And we're going to go into that pigeon hurdler stretch with the left leg. So go ahead and bring that leg out to the right side, 90-degree angle. Let that back knee be bent, or start to straighten it. And let's take a couple breaths in our pigeon. Good. So we're going to do one last weights segment. That's a standing weights segment. So we'll continue on with that. And then we'll do a short vinyasa yoga flow without weights to get all stretched out, and then take a little time relaxing on our mat. So let's go ahead and finish up this lovely stretch here, really stretching a hip. And let's slowly start to come up. And then I invite you to come to a standing position as best as you can. Grab your weights. You can relax for a minute in a standing forward bend. Have your feet about hip width apart. Bend your knees here if you need to. Good. And then slowly bend the knees and come up to a nice diagonal here. So we're back forward about 45 degrees. We have our arms right in front of us, shoulders down. Have your palms facing together. We're going to do 15 bent over reverse fly, where we come up just right below shoulder height and down with that core nice and engaged. Ready? Let's give it a try. Here we go. 15, come down slow. 14, adding that resistance. 13, 12, good. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, breathe, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, let's put our weights together. Come upright, step a little wider than hip width apart, toes facing still forward. From here, we're going to do a cross body chop. So we're going to bend both knees, reach over to one side, come down as low as you comfortably can. I come with the weights about calf height, and then twist, reach up. So we're going to cross the body, twisting at the waist, and come up. You can always do this with just one weight as well, if you find the two weights cumbersome. Let's try 15 to one side. We'll do the other side when we do round 2. So here we go. Pick a side and let's begin. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we'll do side 2 here in just a moment. But before we do that, we're going to do one more exercise. I want you to have your feet out, hip width apart once more. Now for this one, we're going to point our right toe back. Now I'm going to give you your choice. You can just stay here with the toe pointed, just adding a little weight imbalance here to challenge our balance. We're going to do tricep kickbacks. So you can hold right here, or if you'd like to challenge your balance today, I'm going to invite you to look down towards the floor, lift your leg, maybe a 45 to 90-degree angle, and let's do 15 kickbacks from here. All right, find your position. Let's begin. Remember, you can modify keeping it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good. All right, come on down. All right, let's try all of those one more time, 15 repetitions, starting with the reverse fly, and we'll do our other leg this time. So feet hip width apart, fold forward, abs are engaged. Here we go, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, coming up right, let's find those cross body chops to whatever your other side is. Weights together, and let's twist and reach. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And lastly, our balance with tricep kickbacks. Left foot will go back now. Find your balance, either foot on the floor or up. And 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's go ahead and set our weights off to the side. Good. Grab a sip of water if you would like. And we're going to take a short vinyasa segment just to stretch it all out. We're going to go one time to the right, one time to the left, and then we'll come down to our mat. So just enjoy and let go. So you're going to go to the top of your mat, stand nice and tall for me. Big inhale, bring your arms up, and let's sit down and find our chair pose. We're going to do 3 arm swings here today, just letting it go. So you're going to bring your arms down. Big inhale, reach up. Let's try that 2 more times. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. 1 more time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Good. From here, step your right leg back. Come into warrior 1. So lunge, arms are up. Good. From here, take your hands behind the back, open the chest. Little flow here. Straighten the front leg. Fold the body forward. See if you can touch your toe. Really stretching the back of the calf and hamstring here. Good. Awesome. Let's try a few lunges from here. So we're going to come down to a low lunge, hands on either side of that front left foot. Hands on the inside of the left leg, come to a side lunge, right? So it doesn't matter. We're going to do both legs. So you can have your hands on the floor or keep it up high for a great modification. All right, bend the other knee, straighten your other leg. Place your upper body where you are most comfortable. Good. And then lastly, straighten both legs, let the body fold forward. Just release any tension here. Let's take a stretch today. Place your left hand in the middle of the mat, right hand reaches up. Look up towards that hand. Great. Exhale, lower switch. Left hand reaches up. Really good. Release that back, relax your hands, wiggle those fingers. Good. All right, let's return back. All the way back, step that foot in. Slowly come all the way up. Standing position. And let's do that mini sequence to the other side. Big inhale, arms up. Find that chair pose. Good, abs are in, tuck that tail under, don't stick the bottom out. All right, arm swings, down and up. 1, down. 2, one more. 3, good. Come on up, step your left leg back, right leg forward, bend the knee, warrior 1. Hands behind the back, find that beautiful chest opener here. Good. And straighten the front leg, fold the body forward. Hands on either side of that front straight leg. Good. Relax, relax your head, relax your neck. Let's go into that lunge series. Go ahead and bend the knee. Come to your low lunge. Feel that wonderful stretch in your hip. All right, let's go into side lunges. So hands on the inside of the leg. Bend the knee. Keep going. I'm going to switch just so you can see me from the front. All right, and then bend the other knee. Again, you can go wherever you like. Hands down, hands to heart, up high. It's all good. All right, and fold the body forward. And one last time, we'll do a lovely twist here. Go ahead, right hand in the middle of your mat, left hand reaches up. Good, beautiful twist here. Really nice. Let's go ahead, fold the body forward, come back to the front. Step your foot in, slowly come to standing. Good. And before we come down for our final stretches and our time in Shavasana, let's do one stretch today. We're going to take a stretch to really work on the outside of the hip, our glutes, our IT band. So I want you to take your right leg, cross it behind you, just tapping that foot down. From here, you're going to take that right hand, reach up and over. So with your left hip or your left side, you're going to press those hips to the right. So you can play around with it. You can play around with foot placement. But you want to try to get a stretch on this side. There you go. Big inhale, come on up. And let's try that the other way. Left foot crosses behind and your left arm reaches up and stretch to the side. Press those hips to that stretching side to your left. Great. Good, amazing work today. Let's go ahead, make your way down to your mat. Once you get there, soles of the feet together, let's go into bound angle. Sitting up tall, slowly fold the body forward. Take a big inhale and exhale. Start to tune back into the breath. Noticing how the body is feeling. Great. Let's go ahead and come on up. Good. And then cross the legs in a comfortable seat. Big inhale, do a spinal twist one more time. Really getting that back. Hips loosened up. And in your own time, twist the other way. Good. Really good. All right. And then at this point, friends, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and lay on the back whenever you are ready. You can always do any last few stretches that sound good for you. We're going to go into Shavasana laying on the back, but I encourage you, if this is uncomfortable in any way, perhaps knock the knees together. Sometimes that's gentler on the back, or you can remain seated. Wherever you're at, gently close your eyes for just a moment, and let's take 3 slow, deep breaths here, seeing if you can relax down to your mat. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Big inhale. Take a moment to absorb the benefits of your practice today. Take a moment with your eyes closed to notice any changes in the body from before you came to class. Take one final big inhale and exhale, expressing gratitude that you took this time today to take care of yourself, to start to observe and notice your strength, and to build that resiliency. You can go ahead and start to add small movement back into the body. And in your own time, come on back up to a comfortable seat. Thank you for joining me today. Let's conclude class with a big inhale, palms together at the heart. I wish you strength, peace, and a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Awesome work. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.